The second of 8 seeding games for the Lakers is set for 5:30 p.m. on Spectrum SportsNet, with the Toronto Raptors on the other side of the basketball. LA are coming off a 103-101 victory over the Clippers, while this is Toronto's first action in the bubble. Here are 3 things you need to know heading into the contest. Magic number equals 1. Thanks to their victory over the Clippers, the Lakers need just one more victory, or one more loss from the Clippers or Nuggets, to secure the No. 1 overall seed in the West. At 50-14.781, the Lakers can look at the remaining 7 seeding games more from a macro perspective, where maintaining health and establishing rhythm are more important than wins and losses. Of course, winning is always preferred, even in games that don't factor into their next step, but the biggest thing to keep in mind is that the playoffs begin on August 17th. LA have 16 days to get ready, with the Raptors the next squad on the agenda. Raptors streak. Believe it or not, the Lakers have lost 10 straight games to the Raptors, a franchise against whom they'd never lost a season series prior to these most recent 4 years. LA's last win came back on November 30, 2014, when Kobe Bryant went off for a 31-point triple-double. Nonetheless, LA holds the all-time advantage with a 28-18 margin against their neighbors to the north and east. Despite losing both Kawhi Leonard and LA's own Danny Green in free agency after winning the franchise's first championship last season, the Raptors clawed their way to the No. 2 seed in the East, at 46-18, 7 games behind Milwaukee. They're tough, they're smart, and they're versatile, leaning on the dogged backcourt of Kyle Lowry and Fred VanVleet, with up-and-coming star Pascal Siakam on the wing and Marc Gasol anchoring things inside with Serge Ibaka. Young players like Norman Powell, OG Anunoby, Terence and Chris Boucher give them an influx of athleticism and pop, as well. The Raptors and Lakers last played on November 10th, seemingly an eternity ago, when Toronto came from 8 down at halftime to ride their second unit to a second-half comeback win, snapping a 7-game Lakers win streak. Former Lakers Summer League star Matt Thomas was A+1-1 off the bench, and Davis A+1-3, as they outscored LA 35-26 in the fourth quarter. Lakers bench UPSIDE. We went over Kyle Kuzma's upside last week before he went off in the second scrimmage game, and before he hit 4 threes towards 16 points with 7 boards against the Clippers and played excellent defense. But we could have included Alex Caruso and Dion Waiters as well in a new-look Lakers reserve unit that flipped the game in the third quarter against the Clippers. Waiters was A+17, Kuzma A+12 and Caruso A+9 in that one, as they checked in to help quell a 14-1 Clippers run in the third quarter to put the Lakers back in control.